From million-dollar mansions, exotic supercars, and rare iced-out jewelry, NBA YoungBoy spends his money wildly. Releasing hit songs like Make No Sense, Outside Today, and many more, he has now created a net worth of over $25 million. Starting out with his collection of high-end vehicles, he would go on to first purchase a Mercedes Maybach S650 for $230,000 with his first ever big payday. The Maybach has a luxurious interior with an expensive V12 engine under the hood. The Mercedes has even appeared in his music video for his song titled Lost Motives. Not to mention that he always brings the car out in public to show off for fans.
Hey, you see that? You think I give a my tire? Huh? I bet everything I got I made on my own. Yeah.
Also in his garage is a Rolls-Royce Cullinan. This would run his pockets for $360,000. It goes without saying that the Rolls-Royce is really unique and it's very rare to ever see on the road. But it also has extra features like the starlit ceiling, along with the iconic coach doors that had just been added on to its value. Despite the car costing so much money, NBA YoungBoy doesn't even drive it. The only person that he allows to drive this vehicle is his own driver. He only sits in the back seat and that is it. Earlier on in his career, when he first started finding success, he'd go on to celebrate with the purchase of a 2018 McLaren 570. He would go on to purchase this for $197,000, allegedly purchasing this vehicle to impress a woman who ended up being one of his baby mamas in the future. Being a slightly cheaper option for a supercar, it is still a very powerful engine as well as a carbon fiber feature to keep it all into a very high performance car. NBA YoungBoy also would pick up a Z06 Corvette for $85,000. He allegedly added it to the collection because he was bored and he wanted another car in the garage. But you know NBA YoungBoy had to pick up one of the most well-known cars in the rap game. This would be none other than the SRT Hellcat. The Hellcat is extremely fast. NBA YoungBoy made sure to show it off in multiple music videos. He's always been big on showing off the wealth that he has created. However, to finish off YoungBoy's car collection would be none other than the famous Bentley Continental, costing over $200,000. This is a premium luxury ride, but it can still travel up to 200 miles an hour.
Oh, Rick, what the on, man?
Who you talking to?
Yeah.
YoungBoy himself even posted a photo of himself in his garage that shows the Cullinan, Maybach, Bentley, and the Hellcat. In the tweet, he also mentions, "Two cars couldn't fit, but it's cool, let's play," which refers to both the McLaren as well as the Corvette. This makes all of his rides total well over $1 million, but do you think this is too many cars? However, while NBA YoungBoy has bought multiple expensive rides, he's also went on to purchase 2 mansions. NBA YoungBoy would buy a mansion in Salt Lake City for over $5 million.
Welcome to my class.
How many pairs you got in here?
I got a lot more upstairs.
This mansion would feature 3 floors, 8 bedrooms, 6 bathrooms, and it spans across 9,000 square feet. Inside, you can expect a gorgeous modern kitchen, a master bedroom with a fireplace and large balcony, a luxurious bathroom with a large soaker tub, and outside, there's a massive entertainment lounge with an in-ground pool for the summertime. Overall, the house has a beautiful view over Salt Lake City, and it is a dream home for the area. It all comes together with this specially designed interior. Funny enough, one of the main reasons that NBA YoungBoy purchased the home was to actually keep himself out of jail. His lawyers negotiated a deal that if he isolated himself away from Louisiana, where all of his charges took place, he would be allowed to be on house arrest leading up to his trial for the charges. But despite this, NBA YoungBoy has been taken in for more fraud and firearm charges for allegedly stealing from pharmacies in Utah. This even led to him going right back to jail. It's even gotten so bad that he has now been denied denied his bail, and he's probably wishing right now that he was back at home at his main house that resides in Louisiana. This mansion was purchased for $2.5 million over 4 years ago. The house spans well over 3 acres. It has 6 bedrooms, 8 bathrooms, an outdoor pool with a waterfall, an outdoor tennis court, an indoor basketball court, as well as a gym inside. Basically meaning you never have to leave this home. Even though NBA YoungBoy buys very expensive cars and houses for himself, he also looks out for everyone that he cares for, as he would go on to purchase one of his baby mamas a brand new Mercedes-Benz.
Y'all know what's going on. Hold on. Thank you, babe. Thank you.
He'd even go on to gift one of his previous girlfriends, Dej, a $100,000 Porsche. However, if you were ever to get on the bad side of NBA YoungBoy, he might not treat you like you are the best. Like that one time that he would buy his mom a house, and then when they got into an argument, he kicked her out into the street.
Contrell got me a house. He get you a house and then you don't do what he say, he get it took. I don't give a you can have your house. I go under the interstate. I go sleep in a park. You will not hold your money over my head. I don't give a and I'm not gonna play with you. Why you let your son talk crazy to you? I don't let nobody talk crazy to me.
Personal issues aside, let's jump into NBA YoungBoy's jewelry collection. He loves chasing exclusive chains, watches, and rings. Among his collection stands his famous Young Thug chain. This was a custom creation crafted by Shine Jewelers, as NBA YoungBoy was inspired by an image from one of Young Thug's music videos, and it set YoungBoy back 150 grand. This is because it was created out of 95 carats of VVS diamonds, and it took well over 2 months to make. Shortly after, he would also buy himself the name, and I quote, NBA Never Broke Again, as a diamond chain that costed well over 100 grand. The piece flaunts gold and yellow diamonds on the NBA inscription, as well as the Jumpman logo covered in VVS diamonds. However, the most expensive chain that he ever purchased was the unique Anarchy chain that he would use in the music video for his song titled Guapi. This costed him well over $300,000, and it is completely custom, from having iced out diamonds all over, as well as featuring a face with green eyes behind the giant A on the pendant, while having a one-of-one werewolf link chain to connect the entire thing. Now, his last chain would be a circular 38 baby chain, once again covered in diamonds with gold. This costed him $80,000. However, in NBA YoungBoy's watch collection, this is where the real money is spent. He has gathered well over $1.5 million in watches, because he would go on to purchase 5 separate Audemars Piguet watches.
They can't with us.
From having a basic silver AP with a black dial to a Royal Oak chronograph, as well as an offshore AP, and then 2 identical open-worked watches that shows the inner workings of the piece, otherwise known as a skeleton, NBA YoungBoy would not be done here, as he would go on to further purchasing more watches by buying a Patek Nautilus with a blue dial and wooden accents. He'd also go on to purchase a few Rolexes as an everyday watch, not caring if he destroys it, as he would go on to purchase 2 Day-Date 40s, while having one in a white band and a green dial, and the other one being an Everose version of the same piece. Not to mention, while NBA YoungBoy was free, he'd also buy tons of designer clothes while out in public. From top brands like Louis Vuitton, Gucci, Versace, and Balmain, he'd go on to purchase whatever he wanted, whenever he wanted. As according to NBA YoungBoy himself, he'd go on to purchase well over $7 million just on clothing alone.
I spend first every day.
You think so?
And don't never post nothing. $7 million in clothes.
I accidentally walked in. I saw it.
Yeah, I got
Crazy.
$8 million in jewelry. I got a real estate portfolio over $2 million. Not counting the house that I'm living in. Man, better stay on my way, man.